Hi, it's Mitz from My Life Mitz. I hope you are doing well. I missed you. I feel like my head is in a big, huge fog. I'll talk about that a little bit later on, but I want to catch up in my Hobonichi Techo, my daily journaling. Yeah, I really wanted to catch up in here. Somebody also mentioned about snacks and how they miss seeing some snacks. So I thought I would bring some and munch on it together. This is something called butter no itoko. Itoko means cousin, and this is the cousin of butter, maybe. I just thought the packaging was really nice. My husband had to go away for business and then brought this as omiyage, or as a gift. And so yeah, the packaging is really cute, and of course I think I'm going to put some of that, and when you open it, it looks like actual slabs of butter. And so I'm going to grab one, and I thought we could have a nice, hopefully quiet journal time or journal session together. I have my coffee right over here, and I'll put this off to this side, but yes, let's begin. I think eventually I want to do maybe like a flip through of some of the, well, maybe while I have you here, I'll do a quick flip through of some of the completed pages that I have. Oh, I have to fill that in for the month of January. This I need to fill in as well. But yeah, and I need to do a follow-up of my plotter. I've been using it as this one right here, as a daily carry-on with me, and I bring it everywhere. The Hobonichi Challenge has changed a little bit this year. I'm part of the Hobonichi Challenge group that we come up with monthly, and instead of every single day, we've decided to kind of cut it down to 10 to 15 prompts. And they're a little bit more manageable. But this is for February, and so I did some of the flowers over here, which I really want to maybe color in, or actually I kind of like how it looks that way. Yeah, you've seen some of these on the previous Journal With Me sessions. Oh, I need to fill that in. You will face many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated. Oh, I've used this quote many times, I feel like. And yeah, so it's here and there, a lot of spots that I really need to oh gosh, it's been really tough lately, but okay, so let's see, where do I want to stick this in? I think somebody asked, there was a question a couple of videos ago about, maybe I'll do this because my husband bought a snack for me too. This was a while back, but somebody asked a question about like where to begin and how to, it's overwhelming, and I understand that, you know, looking at these journal pages of other people, or just in general, if you go on Instagram and YouTube and you see all these journal pages, it's kind of difficult and you don't really know where to begin. So I'm just going to do a simple spread. You can splash down some watercolor, and if you have a brush pen, you can write a quote. If you don't have a brush pen, that's okay too. Just grab a regular marker and write a quote that resonates with you that day. You can do simple little doodles or just plain writing. I was looking through my previous journal to my kids, and it was just plain writing, and it was, even that was very satisfying to see. And if you don't feel like writing, just do big doodles, and that's nice as well. But let's do a simple spread. I think I put it here. And while my coffee is still kind of warm, I want to kind of sit down and chat with you. I'll try not to eat on camera. I'm going to try and edit that part out. But this is such a neat little packaging. It looks exactly like butter. And so you open it up. And it looks like that. It's like a nice little waffle. I wonder if this is, maybe if I wipe it down, I can use it as part of the packaging for the background as well. Oh, okay, so I also received some really cute stickers from my friend Wima. My son brought this home. He had to, it was a part of the, how would you say, like after school program or after school activities. The older grades did a presentation about vegetables, and they made a recipe book for all the kids. It's really, really cute. And so he brought this home. Yeah, I don't know if I don't think I'm going to stick it in here, but maybe I can keep it as a bookmark. So let's do a spread. If you don't have packaging or pictures, let's just do something simple. I can tip these in later. Tip in as in I can add like tape or something and add it to the page after the fact. So let's leave this off to the side. Also, I did hold on to some kaiyaki packaging as well. I'm not 100% sure if I want to stick this in there, but I have it here off to the side. Let's do a simple-ish spread. I just want to sit down and have my snack and my coffee and catch up with you, see how you're doing. I was cleaning up my planner area, and I came across this thing. I don't know if you remember, my DIY zipper pouch for my Filofax. You can see the rings 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then reinforced it with some masking tape so that I mean, not that the plastic would really tear or anything, like it's not like a paper, but I guess just to have like a bookmark in a way so that it sticks out of the planner. And yeah, I would roll out these cards and keep them in my Filofax. I think I'm going to use these tapes up. Okay, so where to begin? I'm not sure what day. This was the weekend. It's a Sunday. So if you're not sure what to write, or if you feel like, oh, I didn't do anything that day, or I don't remember what happened, let's just do a simple title. And you can say sunny day. Maybe you can look at the weather, see the previous weather and see what kind of weather it was. Maybe something significant did happen. You can of course use that as a heading. Another idea is headlines. You can take a look back at headlines and see if there was a momentous something important that happened that you really want to keep track of in your journal. You want to, actually I think this is a little bit too light. I think I will use one of these kuretake. Let's do the purple, and I'll write Sunday on the edge here. This kuretake is not a standard brush. It's one of the dot liners, or sorry, not dot liners, the clean colored dots, where you can create various sized circles or polka dots. depending on how much pressure you apply to the tip. I don't know if that's showing up, so let me bring that closer into you so that you can see. Do this one-handed, or you can see here through the cap. It's not a brush tip, it's kind of like a domed tip pen, but I'm just going to use that to write the heading Sunday, and then we'll go from there and see what we can create together. If you want, if you're not sure about spacing, you can always do it in pencil first. If you're not sure, I'm just going to go with it. I usually sometimes make mistakes, sometimes not, and that's okay too. Sunday. And you can leave that as is. This color actually is, I think, subtle enough that you can probably journal on top and it won't be too distracting. But in my case, I kind of want it to pop more, so I think I'm going to do an outline. Put this back in here. Let me grab another bite of my snack. Oh, look. I forgot about it, the caramel. Are you having a snack with me? And perhaps it's super early in the morning and you're having your breakfast or something. Alright, so like I said, I kind of want this to pop more, and I might go for maybe this color or this color. Let's try this one right here, and I'm just going to simply outline it. And it doesn't have to be equal, like equal spacing. You could touch if you want to touch. Yeah, so lately I've been having these bad headaches, like really bad. It just makes everything so much, like I move so much slower when it comes to work, of course. Like I wish I could take like a sick day or something, but it's just simply not possible. And I feel like my emails are like, I work slower, and my headspace is really clouded and just like feels like this. And so that's why I haven't really filmed that much. And yeah, I just wrote down headache somewhere, I think over here. It's been lasting for so long, and I'm getting really kind of tired of them, and I need to get that checked. But anyways, so there's that, and I already did these little dots, but if you want, you can add some splash of watercolor. I think I'm going to add just a splash of some color on the back here. It's nice, soft. It's soft enough, but it adds just a tad of color to the page, and it's not too distracting. And I'm discovering right now that it's not really smudging the previous kuretake color dots, which is nice. Or it might be smudging a little bit, but not, it's not feathering out, which is nice to see. And if you want to, you can of course always bring that over to the other page, since you have the marker out anyways. And then if you want to just simply journal, you can journal away. And if you have nothing to journal, like I said, you can write a quote, maybe some headlines, something. It doesn't have to be, like if your heading is something else, it doesn't have to be related to the exact same day. In this instance, we went to eat, we went to the, what's it called, Odaiba, and we had some sundubu, so I'm going to tip that in and journal about that. while I have you here, let's do some journaling together. I guess maybe there'll be like a nice quiet journaling session while I have my snack and we can journal together. I'm really enjoying this this color here. This is the Diamine Autumn Oak, I think it's called. And let's see if there's a page. Yeah, it's right here. I think that's it. Oh gosh, now I don't even know. Actually, that looks like this one here. The Zebra Sarasa. This color is called, I think it's called shake, like salmon. I think. I'm just guessing the kanji there. Yeah, here, that's the color. And there's a bit of sparkle remaining from the previous ink, but it hasn't really clogged up or anything. Oh yeah, this is one here. It has beautiful like shading, and I really want to start using more of my fountain pens because they do bring me, it's very comforting, I guess, while I write, like the sound of it as well. I think they call it feedback. I mean, it's not scratchy, but it's just the sound of the writing. And so I'm going to try and film me writing. I'm going to try and do it one-handed and see if that's possible with my older phone here. I don't have a camera or anything. I just usually use my old kind of cell phone and do it that way. But so yeah, we went to a place called Odaiba in Tokyo. Alright, so I'm using the Twisby Mini, and it is in the F-tip or F-nib. I can either tip it up there or maybe up on the bottom here with some washi tape, and then maybe add some cute little stickers or a swatch of washi tape there. Or if to be honest, I don't even know what I'm going to do on this side, so I can just, maybe that's what I'll do, I'll just stick this down here and add a washi tape border. I was just thinking, if you want to take the same pink and just add a bit more swatches here and there, I think that would be fun too. Even if you want to frame it a little bit more with the color, that would be nice, I think. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's add this photo in there and use the washi tape like I said from, oh gosh, this has to be 2014, 15. Who remembers? I don't remember. If you've been here for that long, please let me know. I think it's yeah, 2014 or something like that. Where was I going with this? I think I want to make it really colorful, and so I'm going to grab a little bit more, or make it kind of more wonky and have an edge that's kind of zigzaggy in a way. Whoops. Do you have allergies where you are? Is it really bad this season? I feel like allergy comes up every year in my journal with me videos. The topic of allergies. We have a topic of allergy season. So I don't know if you noticed that, but the two similar colors are kind of together, and I want to switch that up. So I'm going to peel that back up and switch it around, because I want to make it more like a scrapbooky, messy type of effect. So yeah, I feel like I complain about allergy season every year. It's every year, it's so bad. But this year, actually this year's not so bad for myself, but a lot of people are having a hard time, and on the news they were stating that it's been the worst allergy season for a lot of people. It's been the worst in 10 years or something, in a decade. The worst so far. All right, so let's finish this piece up here. And I hope you don't mind these like slower paced. Yeah, like I said, my mind is just in a big, huge fog because of the headaches, and I don't know, I know I started this year and I was so enthusiastic about journaling almost every day, or sharing with you shorter videos every day, and it's just not, I don't know, this year I have a lot of these little health blips, and health wise, dental wise, just I don't know what it is, just one of those things, I guess. And just my head is so cloudy and totally bogged down. But I think that turned out cute, eh? If you want, I could maybe do like a title sundubu, or I actually quite like the simplicity of this. If I want to carry on the little polka dots onto this side, I think that's also nice. That would be a really nice effect to do. Actually, let's add some, oh yeah, let's do it here on this corner. And the ink is not too like the ink from the kuretake is not too dark that it's overpowering or anything. So just adding a little bit here, maybe just a little bit more here in this corner. I don't want to add too much here and here. I think that would be overpowering. So just a little here on the corners. And yeah, very simple. I hope that was helpful. If you want, you could add some washi tape to have like a little border, but I think it's very nice as it is. I hope that was helpful. I hope you don't feel discouraged to see people and their posting on social media. Just begin where you feel comfortable and do what makes you happy. So if it's a page full of writing, get that out. Get that out of your system. Or if it's just a page with some doodles, a page with just washi tape. I've done that in the past. Do what makes you happy and do what fulfills you at the time. If you want to cut out some pieces of packaging and you want to put it in your journals for memory, or not even for memory, just because you like the design of it, that's okay too. If you want to keep a quote, like I said, I think I've used this over and over again in my previous years as well. It's always nice to have that. You don't have to have these watercolors in the back. If you don't have watercolors, use some pencil crayons or some markers, or I use my kids' sets sometimes, and I hope you don't feel discouraged to create. Do what makes you happy and what you can at the time to fill your cup. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. I think I said that already. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but yeah, there's also, I'm trying to bring back some more clear stamps because they're so cute. They're just so cute. So you'll see some stamping here and there, and also like prompts. There's so many prompts available online. If the Hobonichi challenge prompts don't really resonate with you, that's okay. You can totally look at other, there's just a lot of journaling prompts that you can take a look at as well. You can have your kids participate with you. This is courtesy of my daughter. She just enjoyed this color, so she dabbed it onto my page, and I think it seeped through the spine a bit. But that's just such a nice memory to have. You can see it seeped through here as well. I hope you had a nice journaling session, and I hope you are feeling well. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate you and your comments and for your support on this channel. I hope you are staying safe and healthy. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.